When SHTF hits, the world as you know it collapses. Power grids fail, stores empty out, and chaos erupts. Most people who aren't prepared won't make it past the first 2 weeks. Starvation, dehydration, and violence will take them out. But you can survive the critical first 90 days only if you have the right gear. I'm the Vigilant Prepper, here to break down the top 10 items you absolutely need to survive SHTF, plus a bonus to give you an edge. Let's get started. This could save your life. If you enjoy prepping and survival content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Number 1. Water. You can only survive 3 days without it, but in an SHTF scenario, clean water disappears fast. Municipal systems fail, and contaminated sources can kill you with bacteria or chemicals. In the first 90 days, you need at least 1 gallon per person per day. That's 90 gallons for one person. Stockpile water in food-grade containers, but also have a purification method. Tablets can treat 25 gallons for under $20, and a portable filter like a Sawyer Mini can purify up to 100,000 gallons. If you're near a natural source, know how to boil water. 5 minutes at a rolling boil kills most pathogens. Without water, you'll be dead in days, so this is non-negotiable. Number 2. Shelter. Exposure can kill you faster than starvation in SHTF. In the first 90 days, you need protection from rain, cold, or heat, especially if you're forced to bug out or your home is compromised. A lightweight tent or a 10x10 tarp with cord can shield you from the elements. An emergency bivy sack or sleeping bag rated for your climate prevents hypothermia. Temperatures can drop to 40 degrees Fahrenheit even in spring. If you're exposed to the elements without shelter, hypothermia or heat stroke can set in within hours, and you won't last long. Number 3. Fire and heat source. Fire is a lifesaver in SHTF for warmth, cooking, and purifying water. In the first 90 days, you'll need reliable fire starters. A ferro rod, waterproof matches, and tinder-like cotton balls with petroleum jelly. Practice now. Starting a fire in the rain or high winds is tough. Fire lets you boil water to kill pathogens, cook food when fuel runs out, and stay warm on cold nights. Without it, you'll struggle to survive hypothermia or drink safely. No fire and your chances of survival are slim. Number 4. Food. In SHTF, grocery stores will be looted within hours. You need a 90-day supply of non-perishable food. Think canned goods, rice, beans, and freeze-dried meals. Aim for 2,000 calories per day to maintain energy. That's about 180,000 calories total. Canned foods like beans or tuna last many years and are cheap, but diversify with freeze-dried options. They last 25 years and just need water. A 5-gallon food-grade bucket with a sealed Mylar food bag can hold up to 25 pounds of rice, or beans that will store for 25 years. Don't forget a manual can opener and a camp stove with fuel. Be cautious. If you cook outside, the smell can travel far and alert others to your location, bringing unwanted attention from looters or desperate survivors. Cook discreetly, ideally indoors or in a concealed area. Without food, you'll be scavenging through trash by week 3, and most won't survive the hunger. Number 5. Sanitation. Without running water, waste management becomes a deadly problem. Poor sanitation spreads diseases like cholera, which can kill you in hours. In the first 90 days, you'll need a way to dispose of human waste. Dig a latrine at least 200 feet from your water source, 12 inches deep. Stockpile heavy-duty trash bags, a 5-gallon bucket for a makeshift toilet, and lime or kitty litter to control odor and speed decomposition. Bleach is critical. 1 part bleach to 9 parts water disinfects surfaces. Don't forget soap, baby wipes, hand sanitizer, and feminine hygiene products. Without running water, sanitary wet wipes and hand sanitizer are like gold. You can't have too many. Remember COVID? Stockpile as much of these items as physically possible. Ignore sanitation, and you'll be one of the many who die from preventable illness in the first month. Number 6. Firearms and ammo. When SHTF, law and order collapse, looters, desperate neighbors, or worse, will come for your supplies. A firearm is your last line of defense in the first 90 days. You don't need a full arsenal. A reliable pistol, shotgun or rifle will do. A reliable pistol, not named SIG, just joking, chambered in 9mm, 45 ACP, or 10mm. A shotgun, preferably semi-automatic, chambered in 12 gauge, or a semi-automatic rifle, chambered in 5.56 NATO, 7.62 by 3.9, or 308 can scare away looters or thieves, and put down any 2- or 4-legged predator. Pick one that suits your needs and stock at least 500 plus rounds of ammo for practice and defense. You'll burn through more than you think under stress. Train now, know how to shoot, reload, and clear malfunctions. If you're unarmed, you're a target, and you'll be at the mercy of the savages. Most unarmed people won't survive the violence of the first few weeks. Number 7. First aid and medical supplies. In SHTF, injuries and health issues can turn deadly fast. Hospitals and doctors will be out of reach, and even a minor problem can become a death sentence. First, you need a robust first aid kit to handle immediate injuries. An IFA or trauma kit is critical for life-threatening situations. Stock a tourniquet to stop severe bleeding from a gunshot or deep cut, hemostatic gauze to clot wounds, and a chest seal for puncture injuries, like if you're caught in a scuffle or debris hits you during a storm. Add bandages, antiseptic wipes, burn gel, and medical tape for smaller wounds, plus painkillers and antihistamines for allergic reactions. You can't afford to let a simple infection spiral. Without antibiotics, a cut can lead to sepsis in days. Beyond first aid, medical supplies are a must for chronic conditions. If you're on meds like insulin, blood pressure pills, or inhalers, stockpile a 90-day supply. Pharmacies will be looted or empty within hours. For diabetics, have extra glucose strips and a way to keep insulin cool, like a small cooler powered by a portable power station. Stock over-the-counter essentials too. Antidiarrheals to prevent dehydration, antacids for stress-induced stomach issues, and vitamins to combat malnutrition if food runs low. Learn basic skills now. How to clean a wound, apply a tourniquet, or even suture if you can get the supplies. In the first 90 days, an untreated injury or unmanaged condition can kill you faster than starvation. Don't let a lack of medical prep be your downfall. Number 8. Clothing and shoes. Weather can be a silent killer in SHTF. In the first 90 days, you need durable, weather-appropriate gear. Layer up. Wool socks, thermal base layers, and a waterproof jacket are critical. Sturdy boots with good traction can save you from injury on rough terrain. Have a rain poncho, gloves, and a hat for sun protection. If your feet get wet, be sure to stop and dry your shoes and socks. Have you ever heard of trench foot? Look it up. That's what happens when you walk around with wet socks and boots in the cold for too long. Make sure to have comfortable boots and moleskin for blisters. Untreated blisters can immobilize you due to intense pain. If your clothes wear out or you're soaked and freezing, hypothermia can set in fast. The unprepared will suffer frostbite or heat stroke and won't make it through seasonal shifts. Number 9. NOAA radio or ham radio. In a severe SHTF scenario, like a grid attack or an EMP, communication networks will likely be down. Cell phones and internet could be useless if the grid fails or electronics are fried. A NOAA weather radio gives you emergency broadcasts and weather updates. Get a hand crank model. A ham radio lets you communicate with other survivors, but you'll need a license and practice. Satellite options like Starlink might work in some scenarios if you have power, but an EMP could knock it out unless protected. Information is power. Without it, you're blind to threats. Number 10. Portable power station or generator. Power grids may be down and you'll need electricity for radios, lights, or medical devices. A portable power station with solar charging is ideal. A 1,000 watt-hour unit can run essentials for days. You'll need at least a 200-watt solar panel to recharge a decent amount of battery during the day. Expect 4 to 6 hours of sunlight to get a meaningful charge. Be cautious. High wattage items like heaters will drain your power station fast, so prioritize low-power essentials. If you go with a gas generator, store 10 gallons of gas, treat it with a stabilizer, but use it sparingly. The noise can attract unwanted attention from looters or thieves. Keep it ventilated to avoid carbon monoxide poisoning. Without power, you'll struggle to stay informed or keep gear running. Bonus item, miscellaneous. These small tools make a big difference. A 1,000 lumen flashlight with extra batteries cuts through darkness. 550 paracord, 100 feet, can be used for shelter or traps. A fixed blade knife like a K-bar is essential for cutting or defense. Duct tape fixes anything. Stock a few rolls. Add a multi-tool, a sewing kit, and navigation tools like a compass and paper maps in case you need to bug out. These items solve problems the unprepared won't see coming, and they'll be the difference between thriving and barely surviving. There you have it. The top 10 items you need to survive SHTF in the first 90 days, plus a bonus to give you an edge. Water, shelter, fire, and the rest of this list aren't just nice-to-haves, they're your lifeline. Don't be one of the unprepared who'll be forced to loot or wait on the government for rescue that may never come. Start prepping now and join the Vigilant Prepper community. Subscribe for more survival tips and comment below. What's your must-have SHTF item? Stay ready and let's face the unknown together.